Look what I did, y'all. I made stacks of mortise locks. Happy Friday! Yay! Wait a minute. Saturday! Happy Saturday! Hey, yeah, it's Saturday. Happy weekend. How about that? Because I know I've got international guys that are a day ahead. Yeah, so it's Sunday for those guys. So I hope y'all had a great Saturday. U.S. guys, I hope y'all have a great weekend. I am in the shop this morning finishing this part. I started this yesterday morning, and this is one of those long overdue things. I just over the years kept piling stuff and piling stuff and piling stuff. It was sorted initially, but that was 8-ish years ago. So I went through. Some of these are parts, like this section right here is just parts locks that are missing or broken or worn out. Not really worn out. Most of them aren't worn out. There's still a lot of good usable parts in there. And then you got the oddball stuff, and then the rest of it's all new, old stock. And back here in the corner here, we see these green bodies. Those are old Corbins. And we've got a few marks back here. Let's come up, camera. Let's go. Oh, my leg. My camera leg just extended. No, stop it. Okay. We've got old Corbins. We've got old oddballs here, which include, somebody on Twitter asked me about bit, and yes, I do have some bit ones. Whole stack of those. These cheapy surface mounts, non-bit, just thumb turn and latch, as well as some Clintons. Don't see that too often. A couple of those. And oddballs like this pocket door lock looks like. Which, yes, it is rusty, but still would work. Looks like an old Corbin. And mostly old Corbin. We have the old big diameter mortise cylinder there, Corbin, so that's kind of a rare one. And also this old Corbin for what looks like, what I'm imagining is some type of handle set. It's a big monster lock right there for sure. And marks, old marks back there, mostly for the decorative hardware version of marks, not the 22 series iron gate. I have a new stack of them for that. And Baldwin, the old blue body style Baldwin. These are all new, mostly interior, just latch, smaller latch bodies. Oh wait, these aren't the blue ones. Where's my blue ones? Yeah, these are mostly blue except for that one. I lie. Old blue body right there. Those are regular size, and we got the latch, narrow. And here we've got new 6320s mostly. There's a few 60 knob or lever, and then a lot of these are the 6320, which is your standard thumb deal. And these are all new, and most of these are Yale, and a whole stack of the Easy Mortise. There's only a few here that are missing parts. It's actually missing parts except for the screws, but that one's not acting right. But most of those are new and working fine. Then we've got old oddball, small latch, antique stuff. There's an old Welch, I believe this one is. No, that's an old Schlage. And a stack of Corbins in here, and even down here a double bit key. So that's just oddballs. Hit these. This stack over here also all has something wrong with them. Obviously we've got a spring missing out of that. And parts down there, push plates. But other than that, I've done really well with my getting this way better organized. I've actually got some here too. This is the new, mostly Ilco, but newer, and this whole area is going to be spindles. This is all going to be Baldwin. Here was originally a workbench for an employee. He set it up and I just disassembled most of it. But actually I do have a light up in here. I have a light. Let's go ahead and light the shop up. I was surprised that it still worked. I didn't do any of that. I can't even remember which employee it was that did that, but yes, he had his own little workstation here. Then when he got left, it ended up being a stack. So I have rearranged the shelves. I'd always needed this to stack 2 of the bigger plastic bins. I use mostly these shoebox size. These are like 99 cents, or you can get a pack of 10 for like $7.99 at Walmart. So every time Kim goes shopping at Walmart, she gets either this one or a pack of 4 of those. And eventually, I've been doing this for over a decade now, but trying to phase out a lot of these cardboard boxes because this cardboard in the shop can get musky. So trying to phase out everything in the plastic boxes, as we see over there, like that. And I needed to adjust these shelves. So anyway, that is what I've been doing. But today, I made you listen to all that. Today we're going to do the drawing for the the giveaway thing. I've got 3 boxes. I've got 2 that are going, one domestic, one international, that are exactly the same. Then I've got another box that is going to another domestic, and we are going to draw for that. I have been sorting the names out, getting the correct count, but let's go over here. Hold on. Let me go get it and I'll show you. So if you remember, light glare. I try to be very cognizant of my camera angle. So if we remember back in the last video, we had a list of names. I had asked for the favorite comment, and what I meant, and I was hoping that people would get that because I actually put it at the end of the video, but just to take you back, and I know all you guys who are watching this probably did that and saw my subsequent video. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be too harsh, but I had wanted the comment that is at the end of the video in my end screen, where all the other, subscribe thing pops up on my end screen. I had done different comments for a while. I'd wanted the favorite one of those. Most people actually went through and got the, just made a comment that somebody had, said in one of those videos, and that wasn't what I meant. So I retracted the whole draw because it was flawed, because the only person who actually posted the comment was a subscriber of mine that is here around town, and he was in the shop and we were talking, and Kim revealed to us that it was, he may have heard that. He doesn't remember. He voluntarily pulled it out. He's like, cool, he's a cool guy. He just was like, no, that if it flawed the results, then that's cool. So anyway, but we did take into account the people who did subscribe. We did take into account the people who did post in that video. And as I mentioned, they get 2 drawings, and they will be automatically entered for the, what I call betters. I mean, it's better. It's got it's got the little dial thing, so that kind of makes it better, and a key mark. I didn't include the key mark in the non-better. It's still good. There's still great cylinders in there, so don't feel bad if you get the quote non-better. I don't know what else to call it. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we have charted all those people out thanks to my beautiful wife, Kim. She made this spreadsheet. We came through, and we had to do this. I actually didn't mention it in the video, but for ease of comments, I'd ask that everybody do international or domestic, which means if you're not in the U.S., you're international to me. If you're in the U.S., you're domestic to us. So, I actually didn't say it in the video. I updated in the description probably half a day after I uploaded the video because I realized how hard it was going to be to keep them sorted and to draw. So I'm not taking any demerits from the ones, there was a big list of people who didn't put their country. I was able to, I know a few of them were domestic, and I came back through and answered. Almost everybody replied except for a couple of people. And so what we have broken down is we have 28 unique domestics, and the ones with check marks right here followed the rules exactly as they were supposed to. Let's hold this up while I'm talking. So the ones with the check marks followed the rules exactly as requested, and they only put the quantity of the keys on their key ring and international or domestic. The ones with the check mark followed it exactly. The ones without the check mark didn't follow it. They put the quantity of the keys and additional wording. There's no demerits for that, but it's still, you still didn't follow the directions. Yeah, there is a demerit for that. You get entered into the non-gooder box. I'm gonna piss off like everybody. All my subscribers are gonna be mad at me. Downvote! Anyway, we're giving away 3 freaking boxes. 3 of y'all are gonna get this. The people who commented in the other video got ×2. There were only a handful. So King Street, Caveman, TJ, and Rune all did in the initial video. So they get two names. That's why I said there's 26 unique, because I posted their names a couple of times. What I'm gonna do is do some kind of drawing, and we're gonna win. We're gonna see who wins the drawing. But anyway, much longer video than I anticipated for a lead-in to the drawing. So we're gonna cut straight to the drawing after I go put y'all's name in a bucket or freaking something. We'll maybe assign you a mortise lock to, we'll put little tags and then somehow choose. I don't know. I'll go figure it out right now though. So here we go. We're going into the drawing. Sorry to make y'all watch it. No, I'm not sorry. All right, guys, let's get right to it. So I did notice while I was doing this that I didn't, in the earlier when I was showing y'all this, Greg H was not checked. He was supposed to be, so he is checked. And the first drawing is going to be for the box domestic with the master lock in it. And all those names, including doubled up names of the ones who were doubled up, which would be just Caveman and TJ has double chances with the domestic. So you have 1 in 24 odds. TJ and Caveman have a little bit better odds because they've got 2 in here, and I put ×2. So if I happen to draw, I'm making sure these are well separated. If I happen to draw your name, TJ or Caveman, with the ×2, that meant you won because you posted on the original. So folded up pieces of paper aren't real great because they, like this is actually 2 names. So come back over here. So I'm just trying to make sure they are all separated, and I'm going to dig around in the bucket for a sec before I actually draw the name. So right now I'm just making sure they're all mixed up. And the 6 without check marks will get added back in here for the next domestic drawing. Come back. Okay, that's good. Well mixed. I've got work I gotta do, so I gotta get to this and get it done and uploaded so that I can get to the next project that I'm working on. So everybody's separated, everybody's well mixed, and let's get drawing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna dig around, make sure nobody falls out here. I'm gonna shuffle it one more time shuffle the cards and dig one out of probably the middle. And go all the way to the bottom, flip it upside down, reach in there, separate, 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 separate. Okay, so all mixed up. Gonna dig one out of the middle. That's about the middle right there. Here it is. All right, I've got the one. And the one is, let's see who wins. Caveman ×2, Caveman, and ×2. So you get that box, Caveman. I'm not going to notify anybody about who is winner, who is not. You are responsible for both watching this video to know if you are the winner and to email us your shipping address at selockandkey@gmail.com. So congrats, Caveman. Since Caveman won that, we're going to go ahead and pull his other name out of there and put the rest in. So here we go with that. Okay, retrieved both of Caveman's slips out of the box. So congrats, Caveman. We're going to throw him over there, and I'm going to dump in the rest of the names and remix it up for drawing number 2. All the way to the bottom and flip them over so that they are well mixed again. Okay, so there we go. Okay, here we go, drawing for box 2. I'm gonna shuffle them up one more time. Have no vested interest whatsoever in who wins this. So shuffle, shuffle a couple of times, and there we go. All right, we're gonna grab out of the middle. I had one, oh wait, there we go. Okay, so there's like 3 stuck together. I'm gonna grab the middle of the 3 that's actually in the middle of the bucket. So, this is the winner. Who is it? This is for the secondary domestic box. Night Owl. Night Owl wins. Congrats, Night Owl. It's actually one of my Twitter followers too. So, Caveman and Night Owl. Caveman wins the one with the master lock. Night Owl wins the secondary box. Congrats, Night Owl. You get the shitty box. I'm sorry. You get the other box. So, yes, let's go ahead and dump all these out and move on to international. So, sorry guys if you didn't win, but thanks for posting and thanks for playing. Just never know with these things. The next one we're going to do is international. So yeah, again, sorry if you guys didn't win. Hope you don't leave me, but I'm sure you'll thumb down me. At least a few, you'll give me some extra thumbs down. I've always noticed on the end, the giveaway announcement videos, you get more thumbs down than anything. You thumbs down, but, you know, it's chance, random chance. So, let me go get the international names. Okay, guys, international time. I've got 14 in here, one in a 14 chance. So, let's mix them up real well. Good luck, my international guys. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to grab, this time I'm going to grab like from the bottom, kind of almost. There we go. I got one in my hand. No, wait, that's 2. Okay, let's separate them. Hold on, I'm going to start over. Oh. Okay, there we go. I got one. There it is. No idea who this is. Let's see who wins the international boxes. Rune. Rune has been my subscriber for a long time. So, and that's not his ×2. That is just this one. So, it really didn't matter. But he did have double odds. So, congrats, Rune. Send me your information in our email, sclockandkey@gmail.com. Congrats to all the winners. Sorry, international guys, if you did not win. Again, we will be doing more of these in the future, just not for a little bit until I recover from the shipping cost from all this. Because in addition to this, I've got a couple of other subscribers who have been my subscribers for a long time, and I'm sending out a care package. It's not the same thing, it's a few locks, but it's mostly just a care package. So you may not have won this drawing, but you know, we'll have another one maybe in a month or so. I got a ton of other, after I did that over there, I found a bunch of other cylinders. I've got tons of cylinders that I really don't need. So once we do this, maybe we'll do another one. Maybe we'll do one a month, like once a month. And hopefully by then I'll have some merchandise like stickers and stuff, and I can throw them in the packages. But anyway, thanks for playing, guys. Sorry if you didn't win. Congrats to the winners, Night Owl, Caveman, and Rune. So, we'll catch y'all next video. This one's done. That's going to be one of the next ones, which obviously I hadn't decided which part to do, but stay tuned for that. Thanks again, guys, for playing. Sorry about the mix-up in the beginning. Y'all have a great one, and we will catch you next video.